I am Na'vi.
Now, you are what I made you!
Number 1, we've got over here Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Ubisoft's much awaited shift. Some people went the extra miles to actually call this another Far Cry with only science fiction settings. The folks went on and revealed more than like 8 minutes of gameplay, on top of a release date of December 7 this year for PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X only. This is some portions of the open world as well as the new engine that Ubisoft's using to make the game work on pretty much every platform as smooth as it can be.
The ways of the Na'vi. And help me reconnect with my world.
Follow me!
I won't hurt you. No!
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
The Na'vi will fight on your side against the RDA.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
Woodbury survivors are working to rebuild the community, constantly needing supplies, building materials, and various items. Your main task is to bring as much valuable loot as possible, and in return, you'll be rewarded with the local currency known as Woodbury coins.
The day before just received a new trailer alongside the confirmation that it's now coming out on December 7 this year. And formerly it was announced to be coming out March, then into November, and now just a month later. Anyway, day before here's one of the critically acclaimed survival open world third-person shooters. It's a multiplayer game in nature and it's being built with the use of Unreal Engine 5, supposedly coming out in early access first for the price of $40 initially.
Remains deep and engaging at all times. Each weapon boasts unique characteristics, as well as realistic reload and recoil mechanics. Completing various community tasks also presents an opportunity to earn Woodbury coins.
Well, who do I see here? How's it going, my friends?
Woodbury coins can be exchanged for ammo, from regular to armor-piercing, weapons, protective equipment, backpacks, food, drinks, and medicines. Spa access to relax, and a gym to work out. Safeguard your accumulated items by storing them in secure storage. Exchange Woodbury coins for cars to swiftly collect loot and access distant, hard-to-reach locations.
今その力を解放せん。踊る風は止められまい。
Earlier in the year, Games announced a release date of February 1st, 2024 for Granblue Fantasy Relink, one of the much-awaited games of the year, only to reveal it again just now with a December 14 release, 2023. And the word that it's a PC to PlayStation exclusive just the same. Granblue Fantasy vs Rising over here is an action RPG these developers have been making for over 6 years, quite a bit in the same style of the Final Fantasy 16 in its open world, and this is how it looks.
力が抑えられない。深淵よ来たれ。断罪の風刻め。軍神の意向ここにあり。悪しき者お前のスキルをさせない。我が裁きの風の前に倒れるがいい。万象をうがつ殲滅の一撃。遅すぎるな。禁忌をまとわん。手荒に行くぞ。 ここだ。魂叫んでいる。
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising.
Quick honorable mention over here, I'm sure most of you already know, Evil Nun's available on Steam through early access since last year and is rated a perfect 10 out of 10 in a lot of websites for what it already has to offer. This psychological/survival horror 4th entry of the series is said to be coming to consoles fully as well December 7th this year, and we just got a new trailer from the companies to keep up the hype.
父さんと母さんに連れられてじいちゃんの弔問に来て以来だな。あれから10年以上経つのか。
Number 5. I've mentioned this a few days ago, coming from the same creators of the horror game Zomnia. We've got a new first-person horror adventure game set in 1980s Japan going by Hollow Cocoon. See, in this game you play as a college student returning to his mother's hometown after receiving some letter that his grandmother was in really critical condition. And guess what? It all does go sideways once he arrives. Here's a trailer. The game is coming to PCs only, December 7th.
お蚕様はね、たとえ繭を出られてももう口はないし、飛ぶこともできない。卵を産んで死んでしまうの。人がそういう虫にしてしまったの。
Arashi Castle of Sin will now launch instead for the PlayStation VR 2 PCs on Steam, Quest 2 on its store, and also then the Quest 3 simultaneously on December 5 this year. Skydance just announced that with a new trailer. The VR version here is, this time, using next-generation virtual reality hardware, that's what they promise, and the ultimate shinobi experience with much more combat maneuvers.
春がお前を守ってくれるだろう。腹が減ったしな。肺の先には死のみぞ待つ。それが忍びの掟だ。 我々の威信にかけて戦うのだ。死ね。
Exploration, rediscovery, and expansion of the Imperium. All of these drive rogue traders to brave the darkness between the stars. It does not matter who you were before.
Been in development for over a year now in partnership with Games Workshop. Number 7 we have Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. This is a story-rich classical RPG from Owlcat Games, developers of the critically acclaimed game Pathfinder, letting you play as one of the most powerful groups of people in the Warhammer universe called the Rogue Traders. Here's a trailer. The game is coming to PCs in the next generation of consoles only December 7th.
A righteous sister of battle. Even a ferocious space marine, and many more. All of them are ready to accompany you through the warp and beyond. And if the resources of the Imperium prove insufficient, take a more radical approach and strike an allegiance with a terrifying enemy of humanity, the wicked Drukhari. Let Marajai pave your way with sadistic and abhorrent acts of violence. After all, ends justify any means. Don't let anything constrain you in your choices. You know what you want, and nothing can stop the rogue trader who has set their course. Let them know your name.
House Flipper just got itself another trailer too, to bring attention. We just got word that it will now launch for PCs via Steam on December 14, and not just that, Switch and other consoles as well. This sequel over here is supposedly delivering a few new features and a complete overhaul of original mechanics in a rather crisp visual style, open sandbox mode, a lot more challenging contracts, and a heartfelt story of home and community is what they're promising.
Feels familiar, as I keep discovering how much has changed during my absence. I'm a thaumaturge, and staring into the depths of the human soul is my craft.
Number 9, 11-bit Studios' new work over here in case you missed out. Its official reveal, we've got the game Thaumaturge. This is a story-driven RPG or choice-based dark fantasy game set in 1905 in Warsaw, where due to some freak nature accident, some demonic beings have made a crack on Earth and they've been coming over. And if you remember the Hellboy movie, it's almost the same premise, just a bit darker. The game's set to be coming to PCs in the next generation from consoles only December 5 this year.
Terrible curse is up for debate. Did Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? What do you intend to do?
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
The boundary that separates good from evil is hazy and elusive. I didn't catch your name. Some people believe their evil deeds are the work of inner demons. Yet I know these demons don't come to those with clear conscience.
Sitting on Steam through a demo for almost 2 years already at number 10. We've got a party-based RPG and a 2.5 dimensional comedy action game here going by the name Born of Bread. I mean, the premise is you just play as a flour golem or bread, a chunk of bread, who possesses this never-ending childlike brain and just keeps creating more adventures for the 4 protagonists it offers. This one's got one hell of a publisher. It's pretty safe to say it's in good hands. The game's set to be coming out for PCs and next generation of consoles December 5 this year. Coming as its developer's first work, we've got an action RPG in the making too, coming out December 4 into PCs exclusively, and already been out in its beta and coming back with a lot of positive reviews. It's got Souls elements, a Diablo style pace, and some folks even called it a child of Skyrim and Diablo. Anyway, Svarog's dream over here is about a new mythology apparently, where Earth is now on the verge of ceasing to exist because of a god's mistake.
Liam and Sophia plan to wed.
We're in this together.
But vicious sea rats attacked.
Number 12, we've got a narrative puzzle adventure game based on a series of books going by the name Lost Legends of Redwall. Here's a non-linear game told in 3 acts, and you play as a couple of young mice, or mouses, that find themselves on a journey of a lifetime saving their home from pirates. In my opinion, this is one of the most unique games coming out in the month, offering a lot of different actions and a decent story when it releases on December 1st.
They take a stand against the savage invades. With new friends,
you need to continue on to Redwall.
And old foes.
Oi! You big disgusting gobslobber! Come and get me!
It will take all their strength, trust, and bravery. Stand up to tyranny in the lost dimensions of Redwall, the Scout.
And last but not least, we've got a pixel art style point-and-click adventure, action adventure kind of game inspired by The Last of Us and looks and old school classics in gameplay. I mean, the premise is set decades after an outbreak where you play as a survivor, exploring the lives of people long gone through their just forgotten memories or belongings. And you get to uncover secrets as you search for supplies so you can keep going. This game's coming to PCs only around holidays this year.
Yeah.